Hey guys, so it's been a while, but yeah, I'm back for a little day in the life. We've kind of got plans today, but also we haven't. It's a bank holiday Monday, so with the weather being really nice, we thought we'll go out, just go outside for a bit with the girls. And yeah, I've also got Kenji prep because it is Kenji a week today. And I am so far behind because I wasn't very well and I've had just a lot on. And then we had the Wigan Summer Comic Con, which by the way went really well. I was so happy with how it went because I didn't know what to expect. But yeah, so a lot going on today. Mainly Kenji prep though, so let's get on with it. Okay, first we're gonna go to Pennington Flash, which is like a nature reserve near where we live, just because it's so nice. So we thought we'll take the girls, Ray can go on the park and we'll just feed the ducks, have quite a chill time, then we're going to come back and have a picnic, I think, just in the garden. And then when Ray goes down for a nap is when I start my Kenji prep. So I need to start with a stock take and then I'll go through everything else afterwards. So far this is what we've got. We've got a number of different types of it's upside down, but like different types of like these zipped pouches and stuff. We've got some of the pumpkins. I need to make a lot more pumpkins. We've got 2 tote bags, so I need to make a lot more tote bags. We've got some key rings, including my new, that's not scratched by the way, that's just the film to protect it, but you see it a bit better there. My new little Tamagotchi characters. So I've got a bunny and a tiger so far. I am doing more, but I've not ordered them yet. I've got a selection of my coasters. Most still need making. Yeah, I've got quite a lot still to do, and I've started doing these little badge packs. So I sell my badges individually for £2, and then at events I sell them for £5 for a set of 3. So I've put my little Stay Spooky cow, my frog and my goose in a little pack together for a £5, and I think they look really cute and professional. So there's 2 of them in there so far, but I'm going to be making more. Yeah, we've got a lot to do. We've also got a load of prints and individual badges that need labelling and putting in here, and yeah. I forgot to tell you about the other thing that massively went wrong. So my iPad has decided to uninstall Procreate. I reinstalled it, and if you know Procreate, you know that it doesn't save things. So there is an iCloud backup, but it looks like most of the files on it are corrupted for some reason. I don't understand why this is happening. I'm trying to not panic because I'm trying to look on the bright side at the minute, and a lot of, to put it bluntly, a lot of crap has gone on over the last sort of like couple of months, and of course this is going to happen. This is just like the next line in like everything that's going to go wrong in the world for this year. this year is just a bit of a write-off. I thought it was going to be like my year. I thought it was going to be like, this is it. But no, this was not it. So we're just preparing for next year, hoping next year will be it, because it can't be any worse than this one. Either way, back on topic. One thing I wanted to do anyway is I want to make my style more consistent, because I feel like I can draw the same character 5 times and every single time it looks like it's drawn by a different artist, because I change how I draw depending on how I feel. And sometimes I spend lots of time going into lots of details. Sometimes I'm quite quick, sometimes I'm more realistic, sometimes I'm very sort of like chibi and cartoony. I don't know why I do it, but I want to create a more consistent style so that when you look at my stuff you instantly know that is my work, and it just helps create more of a brand recognition. So I'm trying to think, is this just an excuse for that? Now, I do have some of my work saved that I've still got access to, but the majority of it is kind of gone. And what I do have, most of what I do have is kind of just like the final image, not the raw files with all the layers and everything, so I can't really go back and change things, but maybe that's for the best. I don't know. Like I said, I wanted to change things up anyway. I was just gonna wait till Christmas and spend maybe January just getting to know what my actual style is and try and sort of refine it a bit, but maybe it's just now's the time to do it. So my iPad literally has the 4 Procreate illustrations that come on Procreate when you first install it, and that's it. So I forgot to film an outro. After I think I last spoke to you, we went out for some food. Honestly, just could not be bothered cooking, so we went out for some food. That was nice. And then after I got home, I made some coasters as well, ready to add to the Kenji stockpile effectively. Yeah, it was a busy day, but we got a lot done. We're still doing more this week, so it's actually Wednesday now. I got some stuff done yesterday, but it was all like more the admin side, so making note of what I actually had and doing stock take. And then today my plan is to be doing tote bags and things. I don't know now that I've said that. Yeah, you know what, fine. We're going to carry on this video. So instead of it being a day in the life, it's going to be more of a week in the life. And yeah, it's going to be all about prepping for Kenji. So, plans change. Yeah, it's Wednesday now. I've got to be dropping it off Monday morning. So really I have till Sunday afternoon, evening, because I don't want to be packing it all last minute. But yeah, we've got quite a bit sorted already. There's tote bags that still need doing. I need to make more badges. I am trying sublimated bookmarks because I used to love making bookmarks, but I started getting very conscious that I don't think card ones are good enough quality, in my opinion. If I was getting one, I'd want it to last more than 1 or 2 books, and because of how I am with my books, I know a card one wouldn't really last more than 1 or 2 books. Obviously other people are different, but because of that I think I'd just much rather have sublimated ones that are a bit more robust and people just get more use out of them. So I'm gonna order some of them today and they'll come tomorrow so I can make them. Yeah, we've got a lot still to do. There's still some coasters as well that I want to make, the Halloween ones, and I want to make a couple more notebooks as well. So it's kind of all stages go. We also need to make some signage, and I need to make some pricing labels for my tote bags and my zipped pouches. Zipped pouches are another thing that I want to make some more of, because I don't actually have a Halloweeny one. I've got like designs, I've just not made them yet, so that needs doing. And yeah, it's definitely not slow. I also want to make plush pumpkins because I made them last year and they went down really well, and yeah, I'm gonna go and get all the stuff and make them probably Friday or Saturday, so we will do that then. But yeah, it's just been busy. It's been so busy, and it doesn't seem like it's going to slow down. I think next week's a bit quieter, but then the week after that I am like crazy. So I'm hoping if I do most of my con prep next week for Wales Comic Con, and then the week after, because there's so much going on that's not business related, that's just personal stuff, I'm hoping if I take it easier with business stuff that week, maybe just work on a couple designs or something, and then the week after that is the week of the Comic Con, so I can do some last minute things then. But yeah, things are just a lot right now, and I know that's not usually what people want to hear, because people want to hear all the positivity and all that, which I do too, and I get that, but the realistic side of it is that when you're running after 2 small kids and you're trying to effectively still launch a business, because as much as I have like my stock in retail space and I'm doing events and everything, my business is very much in its infancy and needs a lot of nurturing. There's no way I could just leave it and it would keep running. It just wouldn't. So if I want to hit the goals I have for the end of this year, I need to keep working and keep trying as hard as I can. But I also need to avoid burnout. So we'll see which comes first. Hopefully it's not the burnout one. But after this Wales Comic Con event, I don't actually have any more booked currently. I'm thinking of doing some artisan markets, just because the Christmas period's a good time to do them. But I'm not 100% sold yet, so I'm gonna be putting a lot of focus into retail over October, and then if I do any artisan markets or anything like that, it will be November, December time. So, and then I'm going away in December as well. We're taking the girls to Disneyland for Christmas, which would be really nice. So even that, like, I've got to sort Violet's passport out and I've still not sorted that, so there's just a lot of different things, but we will get through it, because I mean, if I've survived this year so far, there's no reason why I can't survive the end of it. I'm using all of my bad luck this year and I bet I get nothing but good luck for the next like 10 years easy. But yeah, we'll sort all that and then on to the next project. Excuse the massively frizzy hair. I've been all over the place today. So I have sorted out the pricing labels for a load of my products. I finished off some of the large badges. I've still got some more to do. I have made a start on my tumblers, so I've printed all the sheets and taped them up. I just need to do the actual heat press part. And I have also done an impromptu 6-month photo shoot with Violet, because she's sick. She was 6 months yesterday, and I did one for Ray, so it felt only right to do one for Violet as well. And it turned out really good. I'm really happy with how it looked. I do actually do, or at least I used to do, photo shoots anyway, and get paid for them in like as a professional capacity, but I struggled with the whole finding clients because I'm not very good at networking. So I took a break from that after I found out I was pregnant with Violet, so it's been almost a year since I've done them in a professional capacity. But I'm really happy with how these have turned out, considering they need a little bit of tweaking. Like, they're not perfect, but I'm really happy with them even so. I'm just sitting down. I'm gonna watch some vlogs. Violet's sort of like moaning to herself, but she's trying to go to sleep. So, and I have a little snack. So this is honestly like my favorite chocolate, or at least one of. I absolutely love the Tony's chocolate, and it's, yeah, this flavor I only tried recently. It's milk chocolate with Rice Krispies and caramel, and it is so good, so good. I went through a phase where I ate about like one of these a day, of the white chocolate and raspberry popping candy one, and then I got like kind of sick from it, but I'm back on it now, and a lot more like restricted because I don't want to make myself sick again. But it is so good. If they bring out, honestly, like if they bring out a marshmallow one, because they do these little pop, like Tony bits things, and it's like almost like Poppets, if you know what Poppets are, or like Rebels, where it's like little ones. And they have some that, they have one packet, it's the pink one, and it's like biscuit and marshmallow covered in chocolate and everything, and that is my favorite. If they make that into a bar, I'm gone. Like, I am gone, because I am all over it. Right, so anyway, sidetrack. We're gonna have a little break, and then I need to go to the shop, and we're having pizza for tea, so we need to pick that up. We get it from the pizza counter, just because it's nice to have like a nice fresh pizza. And then we're picking Ray up, coming home, have a bit of time with her before tea, and yeah, probably end up making more products tonight. So we've only got like 3 days left, so we are running out of time, but I think it'll be okay. I think we'll manage. Okay, I'm currently making these tote bags. So these are sublimated tote bags, which I think you can kind of tell, but I'm not sure how easily you can tell on camera. But these are like a new design that I've done. We've got just this cute little bunny munching on some leaves. I've got obviously the logo in the bottom, and yeah, I'm really happy with them. One of them, as much as he's cute, he has got a bit of ghosting at the bottom, just where the transfer clearly shifted slightly. So he, unfortunately, I don't think can be sold. I think he's gonna just be my personal little pet rabbit. But yeah, these are like a nice size, and I like how long the handles are. So I mean, it's kind of hard to see the size. Let me compare something. Okay, so here's the tote bag, and there's my iPad for reference. So I have an iPad Pro. Yeah, it's a good size tote bag. I don't think it's too big or too small. It'll fit like A4 perfectly. But yeah, I'm really happy with how they are. Okay, so I've made these tags. So it's got So we have made all of the pumpkins. It is 2:10 in the morning. This is what they look like, by the way. They're quite cute. You know, I've just put like the little price labels on them, but they look really cute. And I've got them in two sizes. So this is the small, and then I've got a medium, which is a bit bigger. Yeah, I've made in total 30. So there's like 10 of the medium and 20 of the small. So we'll see how they go. I now need to package my key rings if I can keep looking straight, because my eyes are going so blurry because I'm just so tired. And yeah, this was a bad idea, I'm not gonna lie, but I need to get it done. I feel like I'm too stubborn to just stop and give up, so we are going to carry on regardless. If it gets too bad, I will stop, but I at least want the key rings done. There's already some stuff that I'm not going to be able to do, and it makes me really sad, but priorities, I guess. So yeah, so we have less than 12 hours. I'm really taking it up to the line, and I guess we're basically pulling an all-nighter to get things finished. I know I can revisit and but I don't want to miss out on the opportunity. I just didn't get everything done in time. I mean, I had great intentions, but the problem with me is I'll have all these plans and then I'll get overwhelmed, and then I try my best, but I count for general things getting in the way. So like today, for example, I was hoping to get some stuff done during nap time for the girls, but we went out to the shops, got back, Violet immediately wanted to go to sleep, which is fine, but it threw everything out of balance because she woke up right as Ray went to sleep. So one of them was basically awake at all times, and Violet's going through a phase at the minute where if she's not being, not necessarily held, but engaged with, then she's just not happy. So it's meant that now I am doing my all-nighter. And no, just that one nap time hasn't caused this. I'm not completely stupid, but it's definitely contributed, and my stress level is up here. So yeah, at the minute I'm just making some pumpkins because I have bought them but I've not made them, which is not ideal. I've just got a lot to still do, so just wish me luck. So don't judge me because I'm sat on the floor, but these are what I have to put my key rings in because it was getting too much to try and do it the other way. So I've just basically stamped the backs of them just with my little logo stamp, and then I'll put them in these bags. The key rings just go sort of on there. I put them in the bag, and then I am going to be putting if I get this to show you, so it's kind of like this over the top, except it's a sticker, and it will basically just have the price details and things like that on the back. Is that okay? Now, my partner said he personally would prefer if these were out of packaging, so they just had a tag on the actual keychain. However, I feel that these are more theft proof for Kenji, so this is what I'm going to do this time, but I'd like feedback basically on what you would do going forward. I will show a little clip of what they look like after, like with the sticker and everything, but this is kind of like, I don't know, I think it looks absolutely fine. I don't think it looks bad at all, and I think it stands out fine, but I understand what he's saying where he likes to touch things, and a lot of people do like to touch things, so I just want to know what the preference is. So Kenji is all set up and it is a go. So that's up and running as of today, and it will be up until the 14th of September. So if you are in Manchester city centre around the Arndale and want to go and have a look, I would love that. I would really appreciate it. And if you do go and have a look and you happen to share a photo with me, I would really appreciate it. Obviously this is a big thing for me because I've changed how my setup looks. So funnily enough, I actually did this exact same Kenji a year ago to the day, near enough. It was actually the 3rd last year, so this time it was the 1st. Still, the first weeks of September, and it went really well, but I wasn't prepared properly for how it could go. But this time I have stepped up my game quite a bit, so I'm hoping that shows. I will also do a review of the Kenji stall when it's finished and just go over everything. I did the same with the Trafford Centre one, and I really enjoyed doing it. It was a good way to reflect and work on how I was going forward, so that would be great. But yeah, the next vlog will probably be preparing for a restock there, because I do want to drop off some more stock whilst it's there, and also preparing stock for Keep It Local, because they need a big update basically, and also because we don't have enough on our plate, preparing for Wales Comic Con, because that is going to need stock making as well. So we're definitely busy, to put it in the easiest way. We're definitely busy. But yeah, so I will share all of that with you in the next vlog, and for now I will sign off, and if you want to be here for the next one, you know what to do. I'm not gonna tell you, but yeah, I would appreciate it, and thank you for watching. Bye.